So I want to make a quick video on my way home. There's a movement, I've been made aware of this by just watching a video called Bread or Buns, and I like that movement because it's just funny, catchy, you know. And then there's actually some logic behind it in terms of laws of equivalent exchange. Hey, listen, either you're gonna give up bread or buns, or as I like to call it, neck or step. I don't know if I came up with that or I heard it before, but neck or step. But what's funny about this, or what this really means, like the underlying reason or the underlying message to this, the undertone, is it's the pendulum swinging the other way. You know, whether it be like Me Too, whether it be feminism, entitlement, so on and so forth. We've had the opposite. What's it called? The Pence Initiative, where I forgot I don't know if they call it the Pence Initiative, but Mike Pence is like, hey, listen, I'm not going to be in the room with another woman unless my wife is there. Feminism, you have MGTOW, MRAs, and stuff like that. And then now women's overzealous, over-exaggerated entitlement in themselves. Now, you know, they talk about like, hey, I deserve this, I expect to get my nails done, I expect this or that, so on and so forth. Now men are saying, hey, listen, bread or buns. Okay, you want all that? No problem. You want me to lift heavy things? No problem. Let me lift some heavy ass pussy. Let me lift them heavy ass titties. You know, like let's really start to not just even the score, but let's settle up at this point. And you're seeing it where these things are just switching the next way. And these are your Gen Zs, alphas that are moving in this way. And they're saying, okay, cool, I'll give you all those things. No problem. What you gonna give me? What do you mean? You're a man. You should protect and you should provide. No problem. And you should cook and you should fuck. And that's basically what you're seeing, is that the pendulum swinging the other way. And I guess you would say, like, again, equivalency, settling up is the best way I could say it, is where you're seeing that things are going different directions. Like, for every, for every action, there is an equal or greater reaction. And we're seeing this reaction now where younger men are saying, like, yo, you can say all the fucking things that you want, but what are you going to give me as a response to that, in exchange for that? And besides that, you start to see the action of the women where they've never had to really pay, in a sense, right? They've never had to think about it from that at that aspect. So now you're getting out of that golden era, that age where they could just be around, exist. And we saw this, like, we saw the height of this with, like, or the start of the peak of this was like the Kardashians and stuff like that. Oh, I'm just going to be around. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be cute. I'm just going to exist. I mean, you're going to have to pay a maintenance fee for me to be around and all this other stuff. And now people are saying, like, listen, okay, I'll pay that maintenance fee, but what are you giving me? We're not even saying, hey, no, like, I mean, it's not even we, but young men aren't even saying, like, hey, listen, I won't do none of that. It's just like, hey, listen, I won't do any of that without pay. I'll do that. No problem. You want your nails done, hair done, everything did, whatever. Like, you fancy, huh? Like, you want all that, but then I get nothing. You know, I get no type of loyalty. I get no type of protection or support. Like, whether it be protection from, say, other people mistreating me, or possibly, protection of, any type of things that I build. Like, how are you doing anything for me to put me in a good position or to help me sustain my position? Like, what are you doing in the meantime, or what are you doing for me so that you can get these things? So I think that's something that's really cool. Wanted to make this short video about it. I know I repeated myself a lot, but I'm driving, so I'm home now, and it's 100 something, 94 degrees. So I'm gonna wait till it's cooler before I get to do some of my other stuff. I'm actually gonna post, or you'll see a video by now where I posted some stuff I did for welding. Getting into welding, so I'm gonna be practicing a little bit tonight while doing some work on a trailer, and finally getting that business going. Work has been extremely rough for me, and kind of getting like, yeah, it's a lot going on, a lot being done. These dogs are hot. I'm gonna be hot as soon as I get out of this vehicle. But yeah, damn, my hands it looks worse than they actually are. But all right, peace.